I'm pretty fucked in the head, and I just need to get my mind off things. But either way, we're here. Um, so yeah, playing Assassin's Creed. Last stream before the Big Brother cast reveal, which will be tomorrow. Um, yeah, I mean, I did. That was like something I was debating. Is do I just wait until tomorrow uh, to go on and stream, but I end up not because I was like, well, I kind of need to make the video tomorrow. It's like, and like, too far, I might not even get it done. Is the thing that's kind of fucked about it. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna. So yeah, like the cast is coming out tomorrow. That's obviously like a very quick turnaround. To make the cast assessment by Wednesday. I'm not like 100%. I'm gonna be able to do it, but I'm gonna try. We'll see. But feeling better, kind of. Like I don't know, like better than yesterday at least. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I did see Olivia and Theo are expecting, so good for them. Where am I at in the game? I think I'm still doing the investigations, right? Thank you for the resub, Sorquo. Free from 2024 in gaming. Yeah, that's finally over. I think there's no special returning. I do not. I would lean towards it being like either like an Ainsley sort of thing, or it being like a returning player that's just there to be murdered night one. Someone called me daddy on Twitter. Well, that's something. I'll probably get stream up on my phone. But yeah, I mean, like again, hopefully this ends up being a normal stream. We'll see. We'll see how I feel throughout the entirety of it. Fuck me, dude. I keep on forgetting how shit the new Twitch like stream manager on mobile is. There are 50 spoilers. I mean, like it's mostly the same ones as last time, but there's like slightly new things, and also, we're gonna probably talk about tribe divisions at some point too. Because like I feel like that's just open, like we can just openly talk about that. Obviously, without spoiler context, like that we will wait for until later. But yeah, there are things to talk about at least. Hopefully, give a cast member. Wait, is that like so? I know that they released this promo right with 5 players. Um, I've seen how those people are. Is there like other people that are leaked? Because I generally don't know. I'm doing better. I'm as good as I can be right now. Hopefully, it gets like today was better than yesterday, but still not like 100%. But again, we'll see if I'm able to fix myself. Has some words for someone to yeah, the purple tribe seems like the disaster tribe, right? Like it definitely feels like the like it has like what Q, it has actually, who the fuck else is on it? Oh, well, Aubrey, but like that's not part of the disaster part of it. But still, it definitely feels like because like you have like Teal, which feels like an insanely powerful tribe. Like I don't think there's like that much of a like a true like weak person on that tribe. Like I feel like everyone's good at something, and then like Orange, same thing. It's like you do have some like weaker like physical competitors on that tribe, but you at least have some like pretty good like puzzle people. And also like Ozzy and Joe are on the same fucking tribe, which is insane. Yeah, and Jonathan and D also on the same tribe is also like kind of insane. To where like I don't think like purple like their strongest people are what like Q and Kyle, who are like good, like they're fine, but like I think they're like probably like tier 2 people. Like they don't have like a tier 1 person on their tribe. Where like yeah, like on the other 2 tribes you have like multiple tier 1 people. Which I do wonder if that was like I feel like I feel like with the Orange tribe at least I feel like it's intentional. Like I would not be shocked if it was a thing of like, hey, Suri, we gotta save Suri. Like I would not be shocked that like there's like some of that notion out there, and again maybe for more than just Suri, but just the notion of like let's try to protect the players that we want to do well. But because like I think Suri being on a tribe with Joe and Ozzy is kind of over, especially the fact that again Suri and Ozzy are together again in a spot where now they're friends. So it's like I feel like they're clearly going to be working together. So it's like I feel like that's something that seems definitely beneficial for Suri. By the way, I got nothing out of that, so that's fantastic. Honestly, think orange is definitely more screwed than purple. Really? See, I think orange is one that I think on paper you can see it as weak, but then when you really think about it, it's like Christian, like one of the best puzzle people in Survivor history. You have Rick Devens, who I think is like kind of understated as like a really good competitor. Again, I literally put him on the Braun tribe in my casting video, but like still, it's like he's won like what 4 immunity challenges, isn't it? Like 3 or 4 immunity challenges. Like he's a pretty competent competitor. You have again Joe and Ozzy both on that tribe. I feel like the women's side of thing of that tribe was like somewhat weaker, but like still it wasn't like entirely bad. To where like I don't know. I think it is a pretty powerful tribe still. Just second strongest competitor, probably. Yeah. I think there's a debate he's the strongest. Even. I do love that Emily and Christian are on the same tribe. That should be interesting. Also, Rick Devens being there is kind of interesting too. So like, at least Christian and Rick Devens, I think, have like some sort of connective tissue. Okay, cool. Yeah, BB Cast releasing tomorrow, which again is why I decided to stream today instead of tomorrow. Because yeah, I wanted to make up for yesterday, but I was debating if it should be today or tomorrow. But I was like. I like obviously like tomorrow would have been cool in the sense that it's right after the cast reveal, but also it's like I need to make the video. So and like yeah, I still like don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get that done in time, but I might as well try. So yeah, stream today, last time before the cast reveal, and then tomorrow, or not tomorrow, on Wednesday we'll talk about the cast reveal. Because I'm still streaming Wednesday as well. Like, at least planning to. We'll see. Less than 0 chance Blend Collector gets mentioned. Yeah. Which would be cool. I mean, like, it would be cool if they even, like, show footage from it and everything, too. I did watch the... Yeah, I watched everything. I've... Okay, dude, what the fuck? Get up. Yeah, I listened to the 46 one, and yeah, I think the D one was since last stream. Was there another one since last stream? Was the 42? No, 42 one was after last stream, right? Actually, was the D one after? I think D one might have been after last stream also, wasn't it? Either way, it doesn't fucking matter. No, actually, no, it was after. Again, none of this fucking matters. Anyway, yes, I did listen to it. Yeah, I thought the 46 one was pretty interesting. I kind of wish, like, I'm kind of disappointed that Brand Donlin isn't asking more about, like, hey, were you called for 50? Where like I would have liked those answers from like Hunter and like Liz and like people like that. Even though I feel like Liz kind of implied she wasn't, and Ben implied he wasn't, but again, it wasn't like an outwardly no. Where like just Hunter didn't talk about it at all, and like we didn't get anything from like Kelly. So again, I would like to get those answers. That'd be cool. But yeah, I mean, they're fun interviews though. Did I get anything from that? More informant issues. Issues? Why say issues? Missions? I think they put Charlie and Tiff together because of how I don't know. I mean, like I think oh fuck me, but yeah, I think that's a weird thing too. Is that like you would assume that the 46 people would have been split up entirely, but like no, it's like Charlie and Tiffany are together. Which like I don't like they should be fine. Like from what I understand, like Tiffany and Charlie are friends. Like I wouldn't be expecting them like any like bad blood between the two. I would assume they're probably gonna work together from the beginning. That does not rock. What? Oh, that Ben wasn't called or whatever. So Australian Survivor All Stars rewatch and it's fine. Definitely a lot better than what I remembered. I think that was my opinion when I rewatched it. I might actually rewatch it again. So I've been. I don't remember where I was last time, but I finished the Heroes of Villains rewatch from Will Neff. I then ended up rewatching all of Cagayan just because I was like, I have nothing else to really like I have to watch, and this is an easy thing to have in the background. So I watched all of Cagayan, I think since last stream. And I'm thinking about going and rewatching his Australian Survivor stuff. At least these seasons that are like kind of relevant to AU versus the world. So I did recently rewatch 2009. I was thinking about rewatching 2007 and then All Stars. Um, but we'll see. Um, Worst of 50 Files. Like the Aussie one. Like the Aussie one with Eric. That didn't do much for me. Um, what else was there? It's probably some of the earlier on ones.
Did they let you into the city, or did you fight your way
With
in?
the Kageyan, my opinion's not going to change on Kageyan. I think it's still the same. I still really enjoy it. Do I think it's like fundamentally the best season? Probably not, but it's my favorite season. Thanks for making a stream today. Neither did I mean, too bad I kind of did. I don't know. It was just really dependent on like where my head is right now. But yeah. But like when I canceled stream yesterday, I was expecting to stream today. At least from the fact that like I played Death Stranding, I was like fine playing Death Stranding, so I was like, okay, I feel like I should be fine streaming, hopefully. Favorite music from Specific Tribal. And the first thing that comes to mind is like the Hunter Blindside, where you have like the guy making the like I don't even like the what do you call that noise that they make? That's like the first thing that came to mind, but that's probably not the actual answer. I have like 4 chapters left in Rider. How many chapters is it? Yeah, it's like I feel like that's the type of game that I'll probably buy and I'll probably have them back burner for a while, and then I'll probably just actually won't get around to playing it, but I ideally would like to. Dude, okay. Yep. I'm fucked. Or not? Okay. Surprised I'm not fucked there. Shanbu is good, yeah. I think there's a lot of good ones. Like I even like 48. Like as much as 48 is kind of shit, I do think the vote off music in it is pretty decent. Like I end up rewatching all the 48 vote offs recently. And I do like how like the Tom. Okay, well, why did I even do that? That was just dumb. Yeah, just kill me. Oh, cool. Yeah, like I feel like the Thomas vote off was pretty good. The Mary vote off is funny, like obviously because of the David standing up part of it. There's another one that was decent. Xiaoheen's was pretty decent, if I remember right. Wait, and too, it's like mostly the same music. Like it's the same music and it's like utilized in the same way, but I do like the way it's utilized. Actually, Cody Blindside. I forgot Cody Blindside's probably up there too. I think Cody Blindside's really good. Randallin need to tell Rob to unfollow Rappaport ASAP. Oh, is that a thing? Genuinely, I have not like followed any trader stuff. Like I just have not seen any of it. Oh yeah, so Rob just followed everybody. It looks like, which fair. Yeah, I legitimately have not like followed anything traders related. Sir Julie's losing her shit. She's talking so weird. Oh, by the way, that was the thing I did too. I did record the reaction to Julie Chen's top 25 moments. What a fucking weird interview or whatever. If it's even, I don't even know. I generally don't understand like how they made that like article. Like I assume it was like because like was it in person? No way, right? There's no way it was in person, right? Like it had to be like Dalton Ross like sent her a question, she responded. She like just responded to that list. But then like even like the way things are typed out from that point on, it's like I don't understand if like is this Julie Chen writing this? Is this Dalton Ross writing this? Either way, like or like again quote unquote writing this because I feel like it's clearly AI. But like yeah, I just don't understand like what most of it is. We can talk 50 tribe divisions as long as you do not imply any spoilers with that. Again, you can talk about like what you think will happen and like that sort of thing. Do not say, "Oh, we know this alliance comes together because of this thing." It's like don't say that. But like yeah, we can talk about the 50 stuff. I was debating on making the 50 video this week, by the way, the 50 and 49 whatever fucking video that's going to be. I'm probably just not. I'm really just not in the mood to rush another video. Like, obviously, I'm in the rush the Big Brother video. It's like, do I really want to rush that video as well? Especially when I'm going to be busy Friday. Maybe. So it's like, again, like, I just think I'm better off. Like, I'll wait until next week. I just don't feel like rushing it out. That video's gonna be pretty bulky at this point. Like, there's a lot to talk about. Actually, I forgot about that. Actually, that was gonna be part of the stream title. Is Casuals of Ruined Survivor 50. We got a lot of the vote results. And that's a shame. Which, I mean, not unexpected. Where, I mean, the big one is obviously, yeah, Fire Making staying, which is like, yeah, I mean, I kind of was prepared for that at this point. I'm like obviously disappointed, but it's just like, again, it's yeah. I mean, again, like I think the casuals like it, and then I don't think the super fan community's as all in on it, on like all in against it as what you would think it would be. So, yeah, that's disappointing. What else is there? Idols are in the game. That's not shocking. We know journeys are in the game. That wasn't a question, but like we know journeys are on 50. Essentially, 50 seems like it's just going to be it's just going to be a new era season. Which, like, to be fair, I'm not that like I actually am not that opposed to personally. Like, obviously, I don't like the new era, but I do think like the idea of like this being like kind of like the culmination of the new era is something that I'm like fine with. There is a swap. Also implied that the swap happens early. We don't know exactly how early, but Redmond said that he's heard that the swap happens early. So like my like expectation of that is probably what's that like final like because we're starting 24 people. I think probably like final 21 we swap into another 3 tribes of 7. So really these tribe divisions probably won't matter realistically. Dude, what the fuck? Get the fuck away from him. Like, I can't do this if the fucking other guy's just gonna be right there. But do I risk it? I think I risk it. 18. Again, that wouldn't be early. Like 18 would be after like 6 eliminations. It's like I don't know. I personally feel like it's likely to happen. Yeah, like at 21. Because we know the first round is a singular boot, and then if they do a double boot immediately after that, I think they probably swap following that. Yeah, episode 3 probably. If not even like again, could it be a Game Changers and they swap episode 2? Because they merge episodes 1 and 2 together? That'll be really depressing. I doubt it though. If that's a $17,000 I would be very surprised. 100%. Fire making is never changing. What I find so disappointing about fire making too is that it's like it's transcended beyond US now, or like even like Survivor Quebec is using fire making, and like what was it? Like I think Survivor Finland uses fire making now too, right? Wasn't that a thing? I remember I saw like it's used in other versions, so it's like I think we're kind of fucked. I think this is just the way Survivor is now. Preferably 20. They swap the 2 tribes. It could be. I just have no faith in them wanting to do 2 tribes personally. Like I think when they like went like seemingly out of their way to do 3 tribes for 50, it's like yeah, I just don't think we're getting 2 tribes again. But it's possible. Like, it definitely is possible that, yeah, it's, like, swap at 20. But again, I'm not personally banking on it. Do I prefer early or later ones? I think middle of the road. Like, I thought Game Changer, fuck me. Winners at War, I mean, was, like, a perfect sort of thing. Like, they swapped, I think, at, like, 15, was it? I don't know if perfect, actually. I think, like, for me, it's, like, episode 5 being the swap. I think that's what I would want around episode 5. Mind you, like obviously Modern Survivor, like episode 5 is like right before the merge, but yeah, I think in like that sort of spot of the pre-merge is kind of what I would want. Where I think like having like 2 rounds before the merge, is kind of the ideal. Best player Miriam or Cassandra? I think it's hard actually. I think I would like. I think Miriam's game is probably more impressive to me. Player, I probably would have more faith in Cassandra in most given situations, but I think Miriam's game is better. I think.
If you see them, tell them to go away, but use your blade. It's the only language demons understand.
Yeah, Australian Survivor hasn't
Come
done it
back as
yet.
fast as you can.
We'll see with this
I will
next
have some-
showrunner. I would doubt it though. Yeah, actually, I need to actually get this list for myself for the video. Yeah, I'll look up what Redmond is confirmed. Let's do that while I'm here. I have to check the fucking party, like if party audio is on now. Because Xbox sucks and it's just not consistent for whatever reason. By the way, still looking out for a capture card. Might get one soon. Probably will. I'm still like waiting to see if one goes on sale, but I probably just will buy one relatively soon. Okay, so what do we have? So I'm just looking at all the recent Redmond posts. He still doesn't know what Final Immunity Challenge was used, though. It's like I don't really care that much. Let's see. Confirms that the journeys are there. He says that he thinks that there's a lot of twists, which I don't know if that's related to the vote or not, but said he thinks the swap happens early. Oh, I forgot about this. We know what the marooning is. Which, yeah, marooning. So like, yeah, I was kind of hoping for like here's villain style marooning of like the helicopters flying in, that sort of thing. It seems like we're getting like a massive cargo ship, which is like very Australian Survivor coded. Where like it's like at least the way that Redmond described it is that it seems to be like the Australian Survivor like 2017 one at least, like where like they're coming in like the big boat. I am thinking about like so again, he described it as a cargo ship. I am thinking like I think it could be like Game Changers or like Edge of Extinction or like actually it wasn't 45 on a boat. I see it actually more being like that, but the way that Redmond described it was as if it's a cargo ship, which doesn't feel exactly the same as that. But again, I am personally thinking it's probably more likely like the 45, 45 like Edge of Extinction, Game Changers. I think they did it. 41, I believe they did it right. Essentially like the one where they're on a big boat and then there's like you have to grab all the supplies before jumping off and then you have to get to shore and then that's probably the marooning challenge. Was 47 on a boat? No, it wasn't, right? No, 47 was on a boat. 47 had them riding in to the shore, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the case. Yeah, it wasn't. I don't think it was on a boat. Like because like when I'm talking about on the boat, I mean like they actually do the initial mat chat and everything on the boat, and then it's like they do that big challenge where like you have to like scramble for like a proper marooning, I guess technically. But I'm assuming that they're gonna mix it because like obviously like initially it was like an actual marooning where it's okay, just take the items, whatever you get, you get, and you just leave. But I'm assuming they're gonna because like we know there's a marooning challenge. Like Jeff confirmed that himself in that one video he posted. So like I'm assuming it's going to be the mixture of that, like you grab all the supplies and then like whoever gets the shore first wins or whatever, like the stuff they started doing in later seasons. HHH, did they do an HHH? I don't remember anymore. Davis Goliath was on a boat, but it was a different thing, right? Like that was like the entire challenge took place on the boat, and it was like a 3-stage challenge. Which, to be fair, it's not impossible that they do that. Like it definitely is possible. Like it wasn't specified that it's like a full-on marooning, but I'm assuming it will be. Like I'm assuming they're gonna try to call back to season 1 in that way by having like some level of a marooning. Another fucking assassination mission. God damn it. What spoilers will leak at the end of stream? No winners. We have an idea of who the final 6 is. Not 100%, but we have an idea. Or at least we know who Survivor Unite thinks is the final 6, to clarify. And again, they don't have all the information, but just based on things that they're hearing, they have an idea. Like they have said who they think the final 6 is, but they don't know for sure. Either way, we'll talk about that. There was something else. Oh, we know the timeline of certain things. We'll talk about that. And I think that's like really it's not that much. Like there's not that much new. Like obviously there's still the base spoilers that we got last time. But I think that's most of the new things. Oh, we also got I mean, I guess that wasn't even out since last stream. Either way, okay. Well yeah, it's stuff like that. Either way. We're talking about Survivor 50. stream buffering? I think we're good. What is this? This Twitter link will load. Is my internet just shit right now? Oh, why isn't that loading? Well, that's a great sign. Oh, I do see. Actually, wait, what the fuck? My internet switched. To the shitty one on my computer, at least. Either way, best Resident Evil 247. Best 2, probably. My favorite is 7, currently. But there's just a few more clues that are too vague to be useful, but will make sense when we have the cast. Yeah. I do know that, so, like, Press knows the cast already, right? Like, and have known it for a few days, I believe I've seen that, like, because I think it was Hamster Watch, right? That said that they know the names, and they've known the names for a little bit. They go through all the 50. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. What else do we have left? Let's see. Oh, yeah, also supposedly it was pouring during the marooning. Is a thing. He doesn't know the necklace yet. Tribe swaps, 1 to vote. Let's see. What else is there? Is that it? Oh wait, no Edge of Extinction. We learned that. Again, that's not a vote, but like we learned no Redemption Island, no Outcast, no Edge of Extinction, no returning things at all. Oh yeah, no Rice one. Oh yeah, so okay, now I'm seeing the mega. Yeah, so essentially, what outside the things I talked about, yeah, obviously we know tribe colors, no Rice one, which I don't really care that much. Fire Force, Final Four Fire making 1, Live Reunion 1, Tribe Swaps 1, and then Idols 1 over no Idols. Those are all the fan results. I mean, like, the thing is, like, for me, is, like, I think personally what I want Survivor to be would, like I would rather players being fed and, like, no, and, like, and again, I think there's, like, there's even debate between that, because I think there is an argument that, like, because, again, I want players fed because I think they can think more strategically, make more, like, calculated moves. I think there's also an argument that you would want the opposite, that you don't want people fed because that'll make them make, like, inoptimal plays. Like, I could see the argument either way, to where I'm not really that, like, invested in, like, either option there, though, again, I did vote for Rice personally. I feel like I'd like a battle back in returning seasons. I'm kind of of two minds of it. Just, like, I think, like, I like the concept of Edge of Extinction on, like, these big legendary seasons, because, again, it means you don't lose people, obviously. So it's like, it takes away a lot of the heartbreak of, like, losing these people early. But to be fair, I guess that's, like, part of the appeal, though, of these sort of seasons, is that, like, almost every week is this heartbreak, because you are losing this, like, really iconic player. Dude, fuck off. Get the fuck away. Oh, dude, fuck off. I didn't change my batteries. Okay, I need to change my controller batteries. I forgot about that. I'm playing on Xbox, and for some fucking reason, they still use batteries. Auto plays are boring. Most of them. I think it depends on what type of auto play it is. Like, I think there's some that are like, because obviously there's like two sides of it. There's like you making a move for the sake of making a move, and then there's the you not making a move part of it. Like, it's like, yeah, if it's like the you not making a move, dude, fuck off. Okay, well, that's great. Then yeah, that's bad. But, heard Force Fire making loss? Well, they're wrong. Pretty much everything Jeff wanted to be voted in was voted in. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, that is how it went, sadly. Okay, I would love it if Rachel... I don't know if I would love it, actually. Would I? Maybe. I mean, I'd love to see Rachel back on Big Brother, at least. I don't know if I would want her to be, like, the sole returnee on a cast of newbies. But, I would like to see her back. That being said, I don't think it's Rachel. Like, I think it's clearly not Rachel, right? Like, there's no fucking way there'd be this much trolling about it being Rachel, if Rachel was actually on. Wokeism 150. What does that even mean? I genuinely forgot Amazing Race Canada was on tomorrow, so obviously I'm so excited. It'll be interesting to see Damaika back though. That should be fun. But yeah, my last few days have been a bit fucked in terms of like working on the channel. Like I've been trying to work on this whole drama world tour video. And it's really been like the bane of my existence. I've recorded most of it. Like so I wrote before today, I wrote up to episode 17, which has been taking a while for what it is. It's not even like that big of a video. Like too far, it's gonna be big, probably gonna be the longest whole drama video so far, which I have no clue why. But yeah, it's probably gonna be like an hour and a half, I think. Maybe a little bit less than that. But either way, it'll be like between an hour and a half. But yeah, I recorded up to episode 17. That's why I had written up to today. It's what, like an hour and a half ish of audio, but again, like obviously cut that in half, and that's the real video. So there's that. Today I wrote another like 3 episodes worth, which ideally I would have gotten more done, but here's what it is. I was hoping to get the video done by Friday, and I still probably would expect that as long as nothing major happens. But again, like tomorrow, and maybe into Wednesday, I'll work on the BB27 cast assessment, and then after that, just get back to the drama video, and again, try to have it done by Friday, but we'll see. The Coach League real spoilers, I don't believe so. I think he's trolling. Stephanie Grossa is that's a fucking different story. Who the fuck knows what she's doing? Reg the game franchise, Assassin's Creed, Resident Evil. Assassin's Creed at the bottom because fuck Assassin's Creed. As a franchise, not the game, the first one, because it's a masterpiece. But fuck the franchise. The rest is interesting. I don't know. What's the best franchise of the bunch? Like, RE probably has the higher... At least in terms of general, like, gaming community, probably has the higher highs of the 3. But also has, like, the lower lows. I think my personal... Like, yeah, I think my personal list would probably be God of War. Then Resident Evil, then Batman, I think. Yeah, I think, because, like, I mean, like, for me personally, obviously, like, I love God of War 20. Too for Ragnarok exists, but too for Ragnarok's not, like, the worst game ever made or anything like that. It's just, like, kind of mid. And too fair, I haven't played all the Resident Evil games. I specifically haven't played the ones that are supposedly bad. Where, like, I haven't really, like, I've barely played 5, and I haven't really played 6. But... And, like, too fair, I didn't dislike 3 as much as most people, even though I do think it is obviously, like, a lesser game of the ones I've played. You give Alejandro and Heather the time they deserve. I mean, I would say, like, working on the retrospective stuff, I do have a lot more appreciation for... Like, I think World Tour, like, to me, kind of lives up to the, like, what the premise of the show should have been. And at the end of the day, it's still not a show for me. Like, it's still a show that I don't have... Oh, dude, fuck off. Like, it's never going to be a show that I'm like, oh my god, this is, like, my favorite, like, you know, my favorite show or anything. But, like I do think World Tour is, like, yeah, I think it is actually what I feel like most people do talk about the show as. Where, like, I think Island and Action don't really live up to that for me personally. Fuck is this? I don't know. What the fuck is this? How long until Mother v. Mothers on Traders can? I mean, oh, we'll see. Oh, I did see this. This is insane. I don't know what this is, but it's funny. Like, I don't know if this is... Like, I'm assuming this is them, like, fake fighting, because I feel like that's definitely a thing David would do. But yeah, the clip of, like, David and Brittany. David from Survivor 48 and Brittany from Big Brother. But yeah, I assume it's, like, them just trying to promote her Patreon, but it is kind of just insane clip, though. What tour sucks? Well, I don't know what to tell you. What do you think of the new era Big Brother casting so far? I think it's better... actually, is it? I think there are points of it that are better than old school Big Brother.